Hello and welcome back to Grapple Force Rena. I'm Drunken Dan. Last time we beat up Commander. This time we're going to go on to the Crystal Caverns or Glass Caverns. Yeah, that's what I said. I do. I'm not stupid. Well, Jet was right down here. You know, I'm not gonna read this. I'm just gonna kind of talk over it, and then you guys can do it. I just wanted to show you the Commander Hrog voice. It'll just be easier for me to commentate. Sorry. So this part of the game is interesting because you get to meet literally the creator's Pathfinder character, and there she is, and that's accurate to how the fireball spell is. I like how she has this fucking like super like action-y sort of like theme. It's really good. Also, I too have played that beat 'em up for the PC and the arcade, the Dungeons and Dragons one, which actually I think I was the first one to point out to the developer that I saw what they did there. And picked up on the fact that they played Pathfinder real quick because Magus is a Pathfinder class. Which, by the way, I built one for the tournament that my group is playing with, and I honestly look forward to controlling her and having them fight her, because Magus' toolset is actually pretty fucking fun. I haven't done a lot of other classes, and I'm still, compared to like people that talk about D&D stuff online, a lot more of a noob, I guess, because I've been only doing it for a couple years, and the group I was playing with before was very inexperienced, where now I'm in a group that's a lot more experienced than I am, so I kind of learned from them. But, yeah, I like this character, and also I want to make a comment, and I don't, like I said, I don't think I actually is listening, but this is something I noticed from this character and just thinking about it, even with my own, Arcanist that I'm playing in, my Pathfinder group, is that a lot of casters end up being redheads, which I didn't know or realize. Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, you. Oh, you're still alive. Ah, fuck. I gotta wait for that thing to come back. Come on. Come back. I think I need these. Or I can at least use them as projectiles. But, yeah, the, No, you're getting your own shit back in your face. There we go. I don't need you anymore. Well. Actually, no, I think this one isn't the one where I need the, yeah. That happened. That was weird. She kind of, like, did the throw animation, but then she lost control of the damn thing she was holding. And it hit her? Did I do something wrong? That was weird. Okay, let's see. Where am I supposed to go? I think I'm... You! Get out of my cloud, please. Let's see. I think if I remember, I'm supposed to kind of just keep making these move to generate power, I think? No, I think I'm getting things mixed up. It's been a while since I did this stage. This isn't really one of the ones I've replayed a lot yet. So it's one of the ones I'm more confuzzled on. And I'm not a speedrunner. I mean, yes, I'm a speedrunner. It's my famous slow speedruns. Let's see. So I got this spinning. Okay, so that doesn't do shit. Okay, well, at least now I know. I was hoping I could just be lazy and just grapple up there. I really love the grapple mechanic. It's so much fun. Oh, hey, ho, ho. Especially considering I haven't played the Spider-Man game, so it's like I played Spider-Man without playing Spider-Man. Because, you know, she's not really Spider-Man. It's not webs, it's a magic grapple bracelet. Which, by the way, that would be great for my lazy ass, because I'd be like, I don't feel like going over and grabbing that thing. Eh. Another thing I always find funny about thinking about, like, superpowers, and if I had them, is I realized I would just be lazy. No, I don't want to get hit by that, so... No, you can have this. You can have it. It's fine. I'll give it back to you. Goodbye. Oh another one of those bombs. Get out of the way. Hello. Hello, goodbye. I think that asshole's down there. Yeah. Hello. I like saying hello to my victims. I mean, opponents. No, I didn't want to... I wonder if turning these things on does anything. Maybe there's like an Achievo or something, I don't know. I don't know all the Achievos. I don't know a lot of things. Get out of here. But, yeah, so for those of you who noticed the Fireball spell where it didn't seem like it was that big, it started as a P and then exploded. P. I'm 12. So... the description for it in Pathfinder and probably also D&D is it's like a pea-sized attack, like bead. No, bead size. I remember now. So actually, it's a little bigger technically in this game, just so you can actually fucking see it. That then detonates into like this violent explosion. I wonder, can I get crushed on those? I don't want to test it, but I'm just curious. Hey, how you doing? You know, I kind of wish I knew about this game when it was on Kickstarter, because I would have definitely backed this game. This is definitely, even just from, fuck. When I first saw it, when Galaxy Trail started advertising it, I right away knew this was my cup of tea. So I kind of wish I knew about this before. But that also happened with Freedom Planet itself. Oh, I found the exit. Because I didn't discover it until, like, I found it on Greenlight. Which is kind of a shame, honestly. Alright, now for the Black Knight, which I've S-ranked. By the way, as you can tell... Oh, I actually S-ranked that? I must have done that like my first try before. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Huh? Oh, wait, I'm not reading this. It's just a habit. I love him. He's so stupid. I don't know why, but this reminds me of, there was in one of the Pathfinder sessions, this is going to be kind of quick, and Reign of Winter, we had, like, this evil knight show up, but because, I was getting healed by a cleric, a really shitty one, who called a favor from a god, he got, like, one of the evil gods to answer, so we had one of these things run into us, like, something like this guy run into us, and because of the evil energy that was on my character, who, by the way, was good aligned, the thing left us alone and gave us directions, because it thought we were allies. Like, my character in that game, she's a monk who, isn't very smart, and because of the fact that demons have treated her well, she doesn't quite understand that demons are evil. It had to be explained to her at one point. Because they were being nice to her. Oh, fuck. But, oh, hold on, I need to pay attention. Because what I gotta do is I gotta get these things before the time goes up, otherwise, motherfucker's going to attack me. Wait, where is it? Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, shit! Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. Got it. Where are you sending it this time? Oh, this way? Oh wait, no, this would be easier. So then I just get blown toward it, and then I can just... Yeah, like that. Okay, where are they going this time? Down. Okay, cool. Alright, hold on. I need to go down. Shit. You know, I'm a little sad that I can't just grapple on him, because that would make my life so much easier. Let me just see where he's gonna throw him. Down, okay. I've never done the boss fight with him, so I have no idea what it's even like. I kind of want to do it one of these days, just to see what it's like. Ooh. Come on. Can you believe I S-ranked this? Signs point to no. Dan cheated. He used hacks. Aha! Where are you? Down there? Okay. I'm elite hacker. Oh! This'll be easy. Whee! I did it! Where are you gonna throw it this time? I talk a lot of tabletop crap because honestly, I just really like tabletop stuff. Pathfinder's probably one of my favorites just because of the customization. 5e's good, but it's definitely more limiting in what you can do, especially right now because it's still a fairly new engine compared to Pathfinder. And Pathfinder also had like 3.5 to work with. 3.5 I've never played, but I hear it's a wild ride and it's a mess, which is kind of hilarious. Oh, I bounced on something in the screen apparently. Yeah, one of the things about recording is it's hard to concentrate on what you're doing while also yapping. And, finally rest. I love this. This is so good. Oh yeah, that reminds me, in that thing there was like a trial of, there was different trials that Baba Yaga put up, and there was like one of like body. So I had to do so obviously I think it was like a strength one, so my character being wise, so one was strength, one was intelligence, and I can't remember what the other one was. So obviously I didn't do intelligence because she has, I think, an 8 or a 9 on her int. Which, for those of you who don't know, means she... So, no, she definitely had to be an 8, because she takes a -2 on intelligence checks, I believe. Or is she a 9? Either way, she takes negatives on intelligence checks. So, she, did not do the intelligence one. She did the strength, which meant she was locked into battle with a dire boar. That had Smite good. For those of you who don't know, Smite is an incredibly powerful ability in the game that affects alignment. Now, the only alignment that doesn't have to worry about Smite is neutral. My monk, who, like I mentioned, she's stupid. To kind of give you an idea of her character, she is... I'll probably talk more about her and her adventures, maybe like in when I do Tales of Berseria, but think Goku? You know, with the whole I like to eat and fight, but then, like, give Goku actual morals to where, like, he wouldn't or she wouldn't, like, to fight strong guys, wouldn't sacrifice an entire, like, multiverse just to fight strong guys. If given the offer, she'd be like, no, I'm not gonna let a bunch of innocent people die to sate my bloodlust. But, she does love fighting, and she loves eating, and she's stupid. I think the fighting styles I have on her are all, like, aggressive ones, too, just to kind of fit with this idea of how she's supposed to play, where she's, like, super aggressive. Because you can make a monk high AC as hell, but, she's not one of those monks. Oh yeah, forgot I gotta do that. By the way, I'm kind of curious if that's, like a bit crushed voice, or if that's, like, if that's, like, a, if that's, like, an audio sample, or what that is, or they just used, notes or something to make that sound. It's a cool sound. Oh! You! You get to die now. But, so, what was I saying about Meryl? So she fought the boar, nearly died. In fact, a running theme with a lot of my melee fighters is nearly dying and then rolling this miracle crit that saves their life. That, or they just roll, they make a good enough roll to survive and kill their opponent. So I tend to have that kind of just happen to, like, every melee fighter I have ever played in my life. Every single one of them's had that moment. Oh, shit. Let me just try to... There we go. In case you're wondering why I just kind of ignored that one I threw down, I'm trying to get the ones that are up here and then just drag them down. I feel like that would be easier. Oh, that's gonna explode in my face. You go away. But, that's just kind of how I play it. Let me just drop this. Oh. I don't know where I'm gonna drop with this, but... Oh, here we go. Go away. You're dead now. So are you. Okay, let me just drop this over here, because I think this is where I need to go. Okay. But, yeah, Meryl's was a fun character. I haven't gotten to play her in a while, because, so one of the people in that group, so one of the people quit the job he's at, so he ended up getting later shifts, so he hasn't been alive, though he's hoping to be alive, as we like to refer to it, sometime, like, in February. Oh! This is one of the new things. So these are new things that you can find. So some of the layouts have changed, so you can listen to, like, some of the music from the game, which is nice, because the music in this game, if you couldn't tell from just listening to this, is great! The soundtrack is, like, one of my favorites. It's so good. Take me higher. Any more up here? Probably. Get out. I don't need you. You can perish, it's fine. Oh. Well, this worked, I guess. Come on, Fault. Ooh, another one! That's nice. Just throw that there. Well, that went flying way further than I wanted it to. Let's try that again with less flying all over the place. Well, I did it again. Well, let me get this videotape. But yeah, these are new. So if you haven't played the game yet, this is a nice thing you can look for. Obviously, I have not touched this game too much since I started recording it. Also, like, I don't, like, play the same game all the time forever. Though I do replay games constantly. That's also one of the things I do like about LPing, is just being able to replay, having an excuse to just replay shit. Okay, we're just gonna put you down. We're gonna kill you. Okay, so he actually adds the weight, so technically... Oh, well, whatever. You can stay there. Oh! I killed the robot in the inside. Alright, don't think this is enough yet. Nope, but, there's more robots there. But yeah, I strongly enjoy... So, like, the thing with Tabletop 2, if you want to get into it, is it's hard because you kind of need to find a group, and the thing is, not all groups are going to work together. Even if you're friends, sometimes things could, like, have issues, because, like, it's a big commitment, and also, one of the things, too, when you make a character, is you want to consider the idea of, like, the fact that, you know, you're not the only one playing the game. So, like, when you make a dumb character, and again, it depends on your group, too, when you make, like, a silly character for, yourself in a game, like, that's... For, like, a single-player game, like, that's perfectly fine, because it's only you playing, so you can make this, like, terribly hilarious build that is awful and is just the worst because it's funny and you want to do it, and you don't... The only consequence is you have to deal with it. Where when you, play a game with friends, like this, you have to consider stuff like that. Now, of course, it depends on your group and what you want to do, and even your DM, because one person does have to be DM in order for the game to work. Oh, that killed the robot inside, so that's nice. But I do recommend, like, if you can find a group, getting a try, or, like, you have a group of friends that are willing to try it. Or hell, you can even, like, I know you can find groups, like, on, like, Roll20 and shit to play with. But, that is, of course, you know, you're gonna be playing with strangers. There are, like, people that DM that, like, actively, like, kind of just have these open, like, groups that are like, hey, just play with me and I'll teach you the game. Now, every DM is gonna be different, too. So, like, to give you an idea of how every DM can be different. So, I've GM'd a couple times, though I'm one of the less experienced ones, the people that I know. But, I typically use the same rules as my one friend Nick, with some exceptions. So, for example, when I run, Nick does not allow guns, or like gunslinger classes, because he doesn't really like guns in the game. I allow guns. But, you know, I don't allow, like, modern weapons, because those are actually in Pathfinder. And, like, obviously I don't allow future weapons. Where Nick does... Not, like I said, Nick does not allow any guns. Andrew, I think he's banned a couple of things, and also he tends to... Also, even, like, too, what a DM will consider an evil act can be different. So, for example, there's a fun combo you can do with a couple spells. And I think I mentioned this in Berseria before, and it's really fucked up, But the combo is first you use a spell that like compel like lust or something like that, or kiss or something like that. So basically, I can't remember the name of the spell, but what it does is it compels the person to want to kiss you or like rub your face. So what you could do, for example, I made a seduction witch as a NPC in one of the things I was running, and she had a strategy set up if she needed, where she was going to cast that on somebody, kiss them, then vomit swarm, and then lip stitch. I think what lip stitch does, if you don't know, vomit swarm you can probably figure, bees. But lip stitch, what that'll do is close their mouth. So they have bees in their mouth and they can't get them out, which means it'll kill them. Now, I personally give them circumstances. Don't consider that an evil act. It's a mean act, but evil? No, it depends on the circumstance. Unlike say raising the dead, because apparently from what I remember from the lore, I could be wrong, is raising the dead, you have their soul trapped in that body, so it's kind of fucked. Where raising the dead, where like this, like, you can argue it isn't as bad. Okay, we can just do that. Yeah, there we go. Good job, penguin. I love this penguin. This penguin is a bro. Ooh, nice one, Pengy. You did it. So unfortunately, you can't jump. But like Nick and I, depending on circumstances, like don't consider that evil, because an act can also be evil depending on your intention and shit like that, and circumstances. Andrew straight up like told like his group that he's DMing right now, because he hasn't been GMing me in ages, is that he considers that an evil act under every circumstance. Where, like I said, I don't. Like anything, it depends on your circumstance. Because, I mean, like, think about what Fireball does. You just incinerate a motherfucker. It's kind of fucked. But, I like that enemies will not attack you if they're off screen. Kill it. Kill him. There you go. But, Woo! I just dodged that one. Like, just barely was out of its reach. But yeah, I don't... It's like I said, every DM will be different. There are some DMs that are, like, from the old days, and they... So you've probably heard, some of you who are at least have a little bit of a familiarity, or at least have heard about, like, tabletop games, or paladins specifically, have heard about the lawful stupid paladin. A lot of these paladins are like the stick in the mud, annoying. Now, of course, you can play a stick in the mud, and it depends on how you do the character. And you can make varying degrees of zealotry of your paladin. It depends on the character you're going for, and, you know, shit like that. Though that can honestly also be annoying to deal with. Now, I played like a total of only like 2 paladins. Like I said, I don't have not experience, and most of the time I've been martial classes. And, you know, 2 of my characters are paladins, so, you know, paladin, I enjoy playing paladins, to be honest. But, when I made both, Nathaniel, who was my first ever character in a tabletop game, I was like, I don't want to be, like, yeah, he's religious, but I didn't want to be the annoying asshole who, you know, like the stick in the mud, like, making them completely unopen-minded to the ideas of other people. Because that's just annoying. Okay, well, you can just fuck off, then. Woo, there we go. Hey, I did it! But, yeah, that's just kind of my thing on it. Now, Anise is playing a paladin in the thing currently, and he's a little bit more trying to convert-y, because he's trying to convert... So his religion is Ayun, so he kind of tries to convert people, and he, of course, wants to try and convert my character, because... So, she's a wizard, well, an arcanist, but, she is also... Oh my god. There we go. She also, like, her, end goal is to become a teacher. Because, you know, she believes education is important and learning is important for, life to improve and, you know, all that fun shit. Woo! There we go. Come here, Pengy. Oh, shit. There we go, I did it! First try. He's dead. But, yeah, you can do all kinds of different types. It's just more of figuring out how you want your character to play. And you don't even need to and also, if you're worried about role-playing and having to do that, like, it also, like I said, it's group oh my god, I got rocked. Like I said, it depends on your group you're playing with, too. So, like, some groups are going to be more roleplay heavy. Some are going to be less. The first group I played with was mixed, though the DM wanted more, and he got kind of frustrated with, like, only, like, a handful of people being more roleplay-y. Ah, fuck. I can't believe I've done this. But, like I said, it depends on your group. And also what you're comfortable with, so like try to find whatever you're more comfortable with, because you might like be more into the combat and want to just focus on the combat and do that, like, and that's perfectly fine. I'm obviously more of a roleplay guy. I do try to, I mean, it's not like I don't enjoy the combat at all. It's just more of, I like acting out a character and playing them. Even like when I play like Fallout, I like acting out or playing a character. It's just more fun. Here, get onto your boat. But, you know, it's more fun for me, not more fun for everybody, is what I'm trying to say. Just, if it interests you, just, like, kind of look it up. There's also a number of channels that'll tell you, like, funny stories that people have had in their tabletop games. Like, Puffin Forest is a good one. Dingo Doodles, was it, Fool's Gold is a really fun one. Fucking eggplant statue. Yeah, I feel you, kid. But, those are my recommendations, at least. 5e is a good starter, I think. Because there's a lot less to work with. But if you do find it like I said, it depends on what you're looking for. Okay. There's a ton of different tabletop things. There's also superhero stuff, which I've never tried. But, honestly, I'd be up for to try a superhero game. I actually kind of want to try other, like, tabletop games, too. But there's also, you know, time and shit like that. Because you only have so much time in a week. And, yeah, even, like, when I'm GMing, it takes a lot... GMing takes a lot of time, too. I'd actually recommend playing before you GM, but that's what I did, and I can't say that for everybody, because some people might just look at GMing and like it more. GMing takes a lot of time. Like, you might spend, like, a couple hours building an encounter, and then your players walk into that encounter and end it in a round. That's happened more than a couple times. They might, like, find... Because you might even make, like, a peaceful solution, which is something I like doing, is, like... I like sometimes thinking of peaceful solutions, but sometimes I also like it where there isn't one, because, unfortunately, in life, there isn't always a peaceful solution. And, I also like making friendly NPCs, because, honestly, the idea of making every NPC hostile isn't as fun for me. Because I also like where you can have, like, allies and companions who might follow you around for a little bit and then leave. Because that's stuff that I'm big on. I like shit like that. I think that's one of the things I like about Trials of the Sky is, like, it sucks that you don't get to keep all your party members in that game. And you only have them for, like, certain chapters, but I also kind of like it. Okay, actually, if you're watching this, I got a question. Does Pine have, like, non-lethal stats here? Like, because I know she's attacking right now, but can she like pick non-lethal damage, or is she just doing lethal damage right now? This is important because she's attacking me. Ah! Okay. Alright, well, that'll do. Now, I know she'll try to jump out of the way after a couple hits. Oh, fuck, I missed. I fucked up. Ah! Goodbye! That was a scorching ray, by the way. Actually, wait, how many rays did she shoot? She might be a level... She might be like around level... Oh, she dodged. I'm fucking off. Goodbye! I don't need your fireballs, thanks. You can keep them. Oh, now she's dodging. Come up here! Come on, I'll be fine. Try dodging that! And I win. Holy shit, I did it again without taking damage. That's the second time I've done that. I mean, that was at least bludgeoning damage. I'm being stupid right now. See, because I know the thing with the developer, it's made me talk more about tabletop. I'm sorry. But, yeah, after this, we'll end the episode for today. So, yeah, I was able to do, like, another chapter. This game's fairly short, like I mentioned before. I don't think that's Rena's thing. I mean, she's not gonna kill somebody, you rude bastard. Red-haired menace. I mean... Come on, that's just rude. Oh, that's more of an orange. I know, like, that's like a considered red hair. I'm just being a jackass right now. Leave me alone. Le? I don't know how to read this. I mean, yeah. You know, I'm gonna be real. I don't think Rena has a high charisma score, because she's just like, hey, fuck you. What I always find funny about charisma in Pathfinder, and like I think even old tabletop, is that it also factors your looks. Though personally, I feel like I factor it a little bit more on also just like your ability to talk, and like just your way to read a room. Because I mean, like, there are some people that aren't exactly, I would say, attractive, that, you know, have like a following around them because of just the way they're able to speak and talk and act around people. Some of them are more confusing than others. But, that's just me. But, yeah, whatever. Oh, so I just realized she doesn't have a nose. Hey, what happened to Pine's nose? She doesn't have a nose. Is she Krillin? Is this Krillin's kid? Descendant? Or is Krillin a descendant of her? Game theory! I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop. By the way, I'm not gonna lie, like, putting, like a tabletop character I've played into a game is something that I would love to do. Because, I mean, it's just like a love letter to yourself. I'm gonna be honest, doing it is kind of like just a love letter to yourself, or just a little treat for yourself. I mean, what was it? The tournament I'm GMing, I put 2 of my old PCs as judges for the tournament. Because I just love those characters a lot. And, they were, like, 2 of my favorites. Though, honestly, was it the one character I'm playing now, Melita is honestly, like, probably one of my favorite characters, and might end up becoming my favorite. She's one of the ones who's developed the most. Which is a shame, because she's still being played, so that means she can still die. Though, you know, whatever. I think I mentioned before that I have that personal rule about tabletop characters, where if a character has an ending, and I'm satisfied with their ending, I retire them, and I never play them again. So, but, if their ending isn't something I'm satisfied with, then I leave them open to where I can just run them again with a similar personality, maybe a different background and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed Grapple Force, and I'll see you next time as I ramble on about probably Pathfinder again, because this game makes me do it. Though it's just more just rambling about my thoughts on it, or I'll just ramble about something else next time. I don't know. I ramble. Have a good day.
Bye.